Hi, and welcome to Get on the Bus with JW. I'm standing here today at my storage unit because of some big choices that we just made in our lives recently. And this is the first of many videos where I'm going to pick a topic of the day and then discuss decision making, decisiveness, momentum in general around that topic to help us move forward in everyday situations in our lives. If you like what you see, if you like these videos, please share them and subscribe below. So today, this being the first video of many, I want to talk about decisiveness in general. You've heard me say before, if you're sitting at a bus stop and you're waiting for the perfect bus to come along, you're not going to have the perfect bus. There is something good and challenging in every bus that comes along in your life. Your job is to be decisive, make a choice, and then learn and course correct if needed, but not to set and be indecisive, because when you choose not to choose, that is a choice. And it's so much better to make a wrong choice and be more clear on what you don't want so you can be clearer on what you do want than to set and be indecisive and miss out on any opportunity to grow and learn. So you're going to have two really bad demons in your life when you make decisions. I've suffered from both of these over the years and still have to be really careful that they don't sneak up on me. The first, more common demon is buyer's remorse. And that can be anything from the smallest decision on what you wear, what you eat, what lane you get in traffic, to big decisions on which car you buy, which college you go to, who you have a relationship. Buyer's remorse is when you make a decision and then you immediately regret it, or shortly thereafter, you wish you hadn't made that decision, you think you should have made a different decision, and you agonize over the choice you made. That is buyer's remorse. The second demon is actually much worse, and that is that demon of ego. When you make a really big life-altering decision, and then you move forward and your ego sneaks up and tries to tell you that you would have been more successful, more happy, more healthy, more popular, whatever it is, you would have been better off had you not made that decision and had you stayed where you were. I've experienced both of those in my life, both buyer's remorse and that ego sneaking up and saying, hey, you really should have stayed where you were and not made that choice. So I want to submit to you today that there really is no such thing as a right or wrong choice. We're conditioned from a very young age to make the right decision. Our parents tell us, don't make bad choices, don't do what I did. And as parents, I understand that. I didn't want my daughter to make bad choices. I wanted to save her from the remorse or the guilt or the despair of having made a wrong choice. But that's wrong to think that way, because we have to be able to make bad choices or perceived negative choices so that we can learn and grow and know how to make better choices. The ability to choose is just like a muscle, just no different than a bicep or a tricep, because when we abdicate our God-given right to choose, to make choices, then that muscle of choice atrophies. When we make a choice, whether it's a small one or a big one, only then does that muscle of choice get stronger and allow us or give us the strength to make bigger choices. If we can't make small choices, we're never going to be strong enough to make bigger choices. And it can be something as little as, well, where do you want to go today? I don't know, you choose. What do you want to eat? I don't know, you choose. Or bigger choices. If you cannot make smaller choices, you're not going to grow to make bigger choices. So one of the things that is so critical and so important is that you first understand there are no wrong or right choices. Yes, you have a conscience, and yes, there are certain things that you don't want to do. But it is better to move forward and create momentum and make a choice where you learn from it and can make better choices than to not make a choice at all. And the second thing is, watch out for the demons of buyer's regret or buyer's remorse and the worst demon of ego, both trying to tell you to go back in the past and rehash what you would have, should have, or could have done to make a better choice. That is bad thinking. Once you make a choice, commit to it. Transfer to another bus. Course correct if you need to. But don't allow your mind to go back and rehash something that is already history, because we can't change history. We can only affect the moment that we're living right now. We can dream all we want and think of things we're going to do. We can rehash all we want on the things that we've done, but the only thing that matters is what we're doing right now to move forward and create momentum. So my challenge to you today is be decisive. Stop rehashing decisions that you've made. Get rid of the demons off your shoulder of buyer's remorse and that ego that tells you you would have been better off where you were, and be grateful for where you are and the opportunity that you have to continue to move forward. I'm JW. Get busy, create momentum, and get on the bus. Have an awesome day.